Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another podcast. Insecure Review, highlight with Miss Mocha Angel. Say hi, dear.
Hey, y'all.
Hey. All right, so let's get started. We starting off with Issa in that lift. I mean, she had a cast of characters in there. You know, two in particular, like, kind of stood out to me. One was the creepy pickup artist guy. I was just like, I think that shot's fired at certain communities, right? And then my man Thug Yoda made an appearance. And y'all know Thug Yoda, that dude, that philosophical ass thug, you know, that blood. I mean, it was so cool he was on there. Oops, I'm sorry. Boola. It was on there. Oh, man. But... yeah, just what was going on with you? What was going on in there, huh?
I have no idea, but she's making money. Okay. So I'm happy for her because she ain't got no job.
All right. So, you know.
So the ladies are going to Coachella, a.k.a. Baychella, as we now know it. So on her way to Coachella, Issa ran errands for Molly. And while she was running errands for Molly... she heard from Nathan. Boo hiss. I mean, he fine. But that's about it. Okay, that's not enough. So anyway.
Oh boy. I can see a conversation coming.
That's not enough.
All right.
Anyway. Okay, so Molly needs to leave for Coachella. But she, being Molly, volunteers to write a brief, knowing that she's got to go to Coachella. And so my first thought when I saw that, I'm like, okay, you know you got somewhere to be. But, I'll do it. No problem. Because she didn't want Torian to do it. She wanted to do it. Mm-hmm. And, you know, my first thought was, okay, she needs validation, A. And then she said it near the end of the episode, like Torian is the star, you know, and she wants to be the star. And that was my question last week. Is she trying to be a star or is she just trying to give him some? She wants to be a star.
Perhaps it could be both.
With Molly, it always is both.
All right.
Bam. Next. Okay.
Yeah, so, you know, and then Issa's leaving her apartment and stuff, and she see Trina. Mm-hmm. And Trina's just a mess. Mm-hmm. You remember, don't laugh at Trina. Mm-hmm. You know, she said she had these bed bugs and everything, and I was just like, wow. But then, that was trifling. Yeah. Issa was like, there's no bed bugs. In fact, I'm not even here. I'm a ghost.
I'm a ghost.
Trina ran. I was like, y'all just wrong.
Yeah, I agree. I was like, that was just wrong.
That was just wrong.
It was funny though.
Mm-hmm. But then,
what happened next? Somewhere in here was the sitcom within the sitcom again.
Oh God!
You know, Bill Bellamy, Eric Alexander, a couple other people. And honestly, this what I called it. I said I just call it more black actors working. Good job, Insecure. Good job, Issa. Thanks for hiring all these people.
Issa's like Rom. She's making sure everybody eats.
Hello.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
No, I ain't mad at you. So what happened after that was Tiffany and Kelly and Issa all were headed to Coachella, and Molly was behind because she's decided to stay and write the brief. And again, my girl's just making her life more complicated. It don't have to be this hard. Mm-hmm. You know, but that's Molly's own insecurities coming to the forefront. So of course, you know, they were clowning on her, but she made it. And but while they were waiting on Molly to get there, Kelly, of course, took an edible.
Oh, God.
And Tiffany is tired. I mean, she's pregnant. She's late stage pregnancy. I feel you. I understand, Tiffany. And so everybody's asleep when Molly gets home. Okay, and then she does her best. I think in her mind, she's finished her brief. Okay, so a couple of things on that one. As Rom said before we got on here, these people are professionals, and they all getting high as hell.
Exactly. Oh, especially Issa. That was trifling. I mean, they're trying to give a pregnant woman some wine.
I know! Wrong. That's wrong, y'all.
What did Issa say?
She said... I wrote this down, y'all. She said, my mom had a glass of rosé every day while she was pregnant with me, and I turned out fine. Well, that's a matter of opinion.
Yeah, that explained a lot. I was like, oh, okay. That's, yeah. You know, as an aside, We need to meet Issa's parents.
Yes, we do.
We need. I don't know who they going. You know who they going to have to play Issa's mother?
Who?
Jennifer Lewis. You know it.
Oh,
you know it.
Great.
You know it. You know it's something. It's got to be one of
Yes.
those like perpetual moms and stuff. Who's another mom?
Loretta Devine.
Oh yeah. Well, she busy. I don't know. She got a little sense though. I don't see. I think she beat Issa's ass acting that stupid. You couldn't see that. You couldn't see that at all. Maybe who else? Damn, there ain't that many moms anymore.
I know.
Yeah, that's why Jennifer Lewis is everybody's mom.
Yeah, Jennifer Lewis. And I want her to be natural because she is natural under that wig, playing the mom on Blackish. If you saw her at Aretha Franklin's funeral, she's very natural, and I think that would be perfect.
All right. So, you know, they had they were at a pre-party, right? Pool party or something.
Yeah, so Issa woke him up first. She woke him up with the bacon pans. Coachella, bitches, wake up! You know.
Man, they about to fuck her up.
Yeah, they really were. Okay, so she gets a text from Nathan, and he invites her to a pool party. Yeah, so they all go there first because Issa's boy crazy, and she got to be with her current man. Or whatever he is to her. So anyway, so they go to the pool party, and there's Nathan and his boys, Andrew and Julian. And truthfully, I don't know which one is which. So
the black one is Julian.
The black one's Julian.
And the Asian or whatever he was is Andrew.
Okay.
I had it confused too.
Okay, I just call him Drug Man and the Asian dude, but okay, go ahead.
Oh man, that was crazy because they were like popping edibles and everything. I'm like Tiffany. They, you know what? She's the like sensible one in there. She's like, I don't know you.
Hello.
I'm like, wow. But you know, and I swear, does Nathan have a job? I think dude practicing to be a gigolo, something.
Yeah, no, he don't have no job.
Yeah, well, he said he was a barber though.
Really?
Yeah,
we
but
need to see him at work.
But a lot of cats who don't have jobs are barbers. No insult to actual barbers, though. No insult to actual barbers, but you know, there's somebody like they say, well, you know, I'm a barber.
You know what? No, okay. Well, we talking about Insecure, not Atlanta. But if y'all saw season 2 of Atlanta, that whole barber episode, you know what I'm talking about. That shit was hilarious. He was a barber, right? So go ahead.
Yeah, so you know what, they just sitting there chilling and at the pool and everything,
and they're all high.
Yeah, they all high.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna tell you what, Nathan hit some tantra on her.
That's what I was about to say. He tried to seduce her.
I don't think that the word try should go in there. He hit some tantra. My man I was like, I see you playing. He all smooth with it. Shoot, she couldn't wait. I mean, she kissed him with her mouth open. I was like, man. I was like, go ahead, dude.
Yeah, whatever.
You're probably like, what's tantra? I was like, shoot, you ain't been following Uncle Rom enough. Y'all better know about tantra. Dude was smooth. Everybody else just grab her and stuff. Dude say, you hit those arms. I was like, Dude been practicing.
Anyway.
Got his shirt open. You know, I'm like, okay. We gonna find out something about Nathan.
Yeah, we gonna find something. But it helps when the brother is fine. If you're gonna do tantra, or at least fine to her. So anyway.
Yeah, no. And then there's so they go to the party and everything, and they all high. Like Molly has just knocked it out.
Yeah. I
mean, she's just crazy, putting a coat on the ground, and I was just like, you know what? They trifling. Look, professionals act getting high. You know, and I'm just like...
It was trifling.
Yeah, it was just trifling. But then, you know, Nathan and Issa had to walk. And you know what? In many ways, I think, you know what you said a couple weeks ago about someone being a mirror.
Yes.
When Issa breaks into a freestyle and Nathan throws his little bit in there, I was like, oh, man. This dude's almost perfect, except he don't got no job. I'm like, man.
Well, he's mysterious.
Yeah, so Issa just jumps on him, which, you know, as they walk in, they decide to get on a Ferris wheel. And, of course, being insecure, it breaks down. So she comes over there, jumps on his dick.
Yes, she did.
Yeah, but dude was thorough. Dude was thorough. Pull the panties to the side, work the breast
I wasn't mad at Issa.
Yeah, the only thing though, Issa got a man sex drive. I was like, damn girl, Okay, well, what?
No, I'm just okay. That's a whole another discussion. She went and got hers.
She did get hers.
She did the Mile High Club thing. That was
Somewhat.
a debate, somewhat.
Yeah, somewhat.
And I'm like, okay. Actually, my first thought was, I hope people can't see them do this.
Yeah, okay.
But because it was a see-through thing.
Well, my thought is he busted him.
That was my other thought. Yes, because I was like, there was no condom to be seen. You've known this brother for like 48 hours.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, in real life, you'd be pregnant. But okay.
Well, we get into some esoteric stuff or whatever. Yeah. No, you know what? He busted him. Yeah, anyway, it was like, dang, you don't even know where his brother lay his head at night.
Exactly. It was a little too soon.
Yeah, but she got hers.
She
I
did.
know I'm sure some women were like, oh, I want to do that now. There's some women across the country dragging them into like that, like that little carnival thing that come to like those
the local thing.
Yeah, come to parking lots and stuff. Be getting mad. You can't even park your like car where you usually park it because some Ferris wheel is there. They headed there now, paying somebody. But while that's going on, Kelly, she high as hell. She come back. She starting to fight with some white people.
Right.
Talking about you in my spot. They like, ain't no spots here.
Ain't no spots here. It's an outdoor festival. And Kelly gets tasered.
Oh, yeah, and pees on herself. I'm just like, God. Man. And then, shoot, they get back to the house.
Right.
Molly, because at first, while they at Coachella, like their cell phones weren't working at first.
Right.
So you know what? I was just like, okay, but then all of a sudden she gets some revisions. Molly gets some revisions, so she high as hell.
Right.
Trying to get a laptop.
Right.
And then when Nathan and Issa finally get back to the house, Molly's in there trying to tear out her weave and trying to type a legal brief.
Right.
And even Issa looked at it. It was like, look, this don't even look right.
Right. This makes no sense whatsoever.
Yeah. So it was crazy. They were just knocked in. Even Tiffany took something. She said, what, some brownie or something?
Something. She took a bite or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Of an edible. But I will say, in Tiffany's defense, she was, until Issa showed up, she was the adult in the room.
Yeah.
She was. And she's about to be a mom. And that heavy responsibility was definitely weighing on her. Clearly.
Yeah, exactly. And that goes a little bit deep because after in the morning, Tiffany needed some water and all they had was vodka. So Tiffany and
Issa.
Yeah, drive to the
7-Eleven.
Thank you.
You're
we
welcome.
finish each other's sentence. I like that. Anyway, right? And so, you think it's cool. I ain't gonna lie. Because remember, like, when she was first announced she was pregnant, people wondered because she was like, is that Derek's baby? I'm sorry, it's people looking for some drama. So so anyway, I thought she was gonna hit her with something deep, like, this ain't Derek's baby or something. But she was just, motherhood was weighing on her. She was like, we can't be doing this anymore.
Right.
You know, and that's cool. That was it. So Issa goes in there and goes to get some water. She's walking up to the front, ask a question. She look up, she sees Chad.
Hello.
And it's like, Chad. And then, then Chad looks over and say, hey, look who it is.
And it was Lawrence.
Oh, snap. I was like, oh, snap. They faked out everybody.
Yeah, they did.
Even in the real world, they did that J.J. Abrams thing. Didn't even tell you it was coming and stuff. They had you think he was gone for the season. All of a sudden, he pop up. I don't think it was in response to ratings. They already filmed it, so they knew it was coming.
Right, but they did the fake out. He's like, I haven't filmed any episodes, and I have no idea when I'm coming back. Knowing he was probably on set when he tweeted that out. But that's
exactly. Exactly. And it ended on that. And from the previews for next week, we're probably going to see what he's been up to. It looked like he doing his own, trying to do a rotation. Maybe not to the same extent, because they don't show him that far. But he's obviously, I don't think the Indian girl is around.
No.
So, now, here's the thing.
What's
now,
the thing,
it's going to be very interesting. Okay. Because first of all, right, Issa's kind of moved on. She's kind of out of that space, but all of a sudden, it's almost like the universe said, okay, we're going to test you. All right, so Lawrence is back in the picture. Now, we don't know if he's just popping through.
Right.
What's going to happen.
Right.
you know, and it's like, but then hold up. She just had a pretty boy bust in her.
Right.
You know? And it's like, oh, wait a minute. And I mean, even though dude don't have no job, he seemed cool. But here's something I got, because here's an interesting point. All right, a big reason why she didn't, you know, there was an issue with Lawrence in the first place, he wasn't working.
Right.
So does this woman still deal with this other guy who's still trying to, I don't know, he doing something. Right? I mean, yeah, he said he was wanting to be a barber and stuff, but he's still, you know, he's sleeping on Andrew's couch or something like that. Right?
Right.
You know, so it's almost like the same situation it was with Lawrence, but then with this new dude. So it's almost like she's still in that same type of space.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
I mean, and
he's not.
Now, here's the interesting thing. From a woman's point of view, a beautiful woman's point of view, a fine woman's point of view.
Ron, what's your question?
Okay. Well, I'm trying to pump you up, girl. I'm trying to pump you up. Look, check it out. So what happens now? Does it become like the Nathan hive versus the Lawrence hive? Wait, Daniel didn't have a hive.
No, and there is no. First of all, we don't know Nathan enough for him to have a hive.
Okay.
That's number one.
Okay.
Daniel, well, you already know how I feel about Daniel. I was like, with him in the first place.
Okay.
And of course, most people are going to be cheering for Lawrence. I mean, not necessarily for them to get back together, but people do want to know what he's up to.
Okay.
And no, he is working. He's not on the couch. He's not where he started with Issa, like when we came into the picture, you know, when the show started. I just think it just made it more interesting.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It was a twist that nobody saw coming.
No, exactly. And I mean, that's the whole thing with it, right? You're just like, okay. Because really, see, here's the thing. All right. I know some people are going to be like, hey, they should get back together. But then we don't know what kind of growth he's gone through.
Correct.
You know, and where he's at, what he's looking at. And then it's a different dynamic from when they were together. But then, even though I'm clowning Nathan, we still don't know what's up with him. Is he just some dude, you know, just playing that game? Is he kind of serious about her? And then, you know, what's going to happen? And then, you know, you still got, you know, the other guys, and they ain't even counting them, because we're looking at the previews for next week. You know, big value, I'll be sure is back.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Dro's just a mess. You know. Oh, and that was a scene. That was a scene. You know, because we missed that in the flow when Molly was just high and telling Julian. She said, I'm single, and the last guy I slept with, and it was like, was married, and dude walked away.
Yes, I wrote that down because, I was like, she told him that basically she was horny. That's basically what she said. And he was like, oh, I got somebody for you. And then he pulled in the other guy. He pulled in the Asian guy. And so actually, I was like, wait, you just don't feel like being bothered? Because she pretty much like handing the stuff to you. So that was a little weird. What did you think?
Yeah, I thought the same thing. He wanted Kelly more.
He did want Kelly. He was more into Kelly. You're right. Yeah. He just wasn't interested. Okay.
I don't know. You know. He like. Well,
he liked Kelly.
Yeah, he liked Kelly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But it was interesting. It was you know. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna tell you what. For me, the episode was a few funny moments until the Lawrence thing. Then it was like, yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Let's see where they take this. What do you think?
Well, I will say I am all for people getting back together, as long as both people have grown and see where they went wrong. So I'm on that team.
Okay.
However, we just got to see where Lawrence is.
Yeah, and that's the important thing, because, you know, this is Insecure still. So he might not have got like the that app together, or something could have been in there. You know, we're going to see. And you know what? It's still going to make for an interesting thing, because whatever she chooses, Issa's going to have to make a decision that's going to affect her down the road. Like, okay, say if she get back with Lawrence, that could be cool, but that's going to affect her. And it's going to be a little bit of a different dynamic. Right?
She's going to have to step up her game.
Yeah, basically. But then with Nathan, We still don't know. He might just be on some total hustle thing.
Correct.
And he might be doing his thing, but right now he's Mr. Goodbar.
And I don't think you've seen the last of Daniel.
Okay.
I really don't.
Yeah, because Daniel was really pressed about Issa. He's been pressed about her since the beginning.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the one thing. He was, even though that first time he was like, oh, I don't want a relationship. That's
right.
bull.
That's bull crap. Yeah.
That's bull. That dude is pressed about her. And like, even though I say he might have been like more of a masked man, like an unfulfilled Goodbar, just that one woman that he wanted, even though he got these other women.
Right. Correct.
And that happens. So we're going to see. So anyway, that's all we have. You have anything? Well, that's all Rom has. You have anything
No,
else?
I'm just looking forward finally to the next episode. Again, I'm not, Team Lawrence, Team Daniel, or Team Nathan. I'm really I think it's just going to make for a better episode. Because now we got something totally new that nobody saw coming. We got a new dynamic. Like, what has his brother been up to since him and Issa parted ways permanently?
Okay, and so am I. But I got to admit, I am a team.
You are?
Yeah, I'm Team Chad.
Okay.
I'm Team Chad.
Okay,
because dude, he's just slick. He's just slick. He don't care. He just gonna do what Chad does.
Okay, all right.
Kind of like Dro. In his half-open relationship.
That Bama. He's a Bama.
He's a Bama?
Hell yeah, he's a Bama. I do not like him at all.
Molly does. Anyway, y'all, Hey, y'all, that's it for today, y'all. Hey, y'all have a great day. Peace and blessings.
Peace.